Hello, guys, and we want to look at the system that Maresca implemented and how Maresca was able to actually use Joao Pedro. You see, Joao Pedro has been Chelsea's latest signing, and we got to see a glimpse of what Joao Pedro can actually offer Chelsea. And in this video, I want just to tactically analyze the role that Joao Pedro played. So, Joao Pedro did not come in to play as a traditional number 9 in Chelsea's victory over Palmeiras. No. He actually came in and played as something close to a false 9, a number 9 who drops into that midfield area and looks to use his intelligence and his creativity to actually influence the game. Now, we know that Chelsea have signed a lot of players from Brighton, and you can see that majority of those players have actually come into Chelsea and have become starters at Chelsea. And Joao Pedro is actually showing glimpses that he can actually even disrupt the status quo of Jackson and the new signing Delap. Looking at his statistics, you can clearly see how Joao Pedro's few minutes on the pitch were actually transformative, and everybody kept on talking about how Joao Pedro was so slick, how Joao Pedro held the ball, how Joao Pedro moved with the ball, and this is going to form the basis of our discussion. If you are new in this channel, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. And let's start. So, Chelsea 2, Palmeiras 1. It's a very interesting game, the way Chelsea actually looked to play, because what you notice is that the way Chelsea played was quite unique and quite different, because the way they started the game and the way they ended the game was different, and one key player in that scenario was Joao Pedro. So when you look at this structure, you see Chelsea in attack the way Chelsea I did in the previous video, that Chelsea were attacking in a 3-1-6, and Santos being the deeper pivot, Gusto, Palma, and Fernandes playing in between the lines. But look at Joao Pedro when he came onto the pitch. Now, what you notice is that Chelsea were looking to build there and always had an extra man in attack whenever Fernandes and Palma were caught, like you can see Gusto in that far post area. Now, in this scenario, what you notice is that, yes, Gusto was playing in that higher position when Chelsea had the ball, but Maresca wanted to improve his defensive solidity, especially after Palmeiras scored the first goal. So what he did was that he dropped Gusto back into the midfield alongside Santos and actually introduced Joao Pedro. Now, the role of Joao Pedro in the team was quite unique, because it's very different from the way Delap played. And what was that? You see, Joao Pedro being subbed on actually came into the game to play in that false 9 position. And he's actually going to give Chelsea something quite unique. He showed his strength, he showed his skills, he showed his skillness. And he even talked about how he actually was training when Chelsea did not have the ball. And one thing you noticed was his fast touch. That is something that Delap has struggled with. I have seen it personally. But Joao Pedro's fast touch is silk. He's very, very smooth with the ball. You see, he has that Palmer-esque kind of behavior with the ball. That is, he knows. He has a lot of time with the ball at his feet. And that is something that we have only seen with Cole Palmer. But I want you to analyze some of his game. The way he drops deep to receive the ball and makes that pass. You see, the team tried to play these balls to Delap and they really struggled. But with Joao Pedro, he knows how to receive the ball. And also, the way he likes to dribble, the way he likes to use his trickery is also something that really impressed. However, he needs to be a bit firm. Also, the way he was winning the ball with when Chelsea did not have the ball, the pressing was also quite intelligent, and the tackles were also quite intelligent. And just look at the way he manages to wriggle here, and he manages to actually create something from nothing. Another thing is the way he's very good at the way he links up play. You know, I've always said that Jackson has been a better link-up player than Delap, but Jackson's output has not been great. But with Joao Pedro, he has that skill. That's why he's able to make this back flick pass and actually attempt something that is so important. The way he's able to hold up the ball, the way he's able to shrug off defenders and allow his team to actually progress further. Another thing I like about Joao Pedro is the way he likes to come towards the ball. When he comes towards the ball, he wants to receive the ball, he wants to try and influence the game and actually help his team. he's better than Delap in that when he receives the ball, he already knows where to pass. So the defenders are not able to take the ball out of his feet. Another thing about him is the way he likes to pass the ball and the way he's actually attacking the ball. You see, like in this situation, he's in a very good position in that if the defender does not slice, then Joao Pedro actually has an easy tap in the far post. He's so strong and he knows how to draw fouls, something that you have seen even with Jack Grealish. And he's a very an unselfish player, meaning that he likes to actually create more than he actually likes to probably be selfish for himself. But this was just a game that Joao Pedro played. He did not train with the team. He was not quite fit. And the information that Joao Pedro actually gave after the game is that he's coming, he did not train as much, and that he will be coming to actually train better with the way Chelsea will be looking to actually progress. So he's more likely to be much sharper than he was in the game that Chelsea played uh, for the semi-finals. So I'm very impressed with Joao Pedro, very impressed with his overall performance, very impressed with the way he's actually growing into the team. And in my opinion, he's actually coming up to fill into positions, the number 9 and the number 10 position. And now Chelsea at least have a reliable backup to Cole Palmer because he's a very good creator. And also Chelsea can have an extra player in that number 9 position, something they lacked when Jackson was injured last season. So what do you think? Do you agree with me in this analysis? Leave your comments in the comment section area below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.